Welcome back to Royal Pulse Stories, your go-to channel for the most dramatic, heartfelt, and powerful moments happening around the world. And oh, do we have something legendary for you today? Before we dive into this unforgettable event, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because this is not just any story. It's a royal return written in the stars. The skies over Thailand shimmered with a kind of joy that hadn't been felt in generations. On June 14th, 2025, the nation held its breath. Phones were out, eyes were turned to the airport, the sound of cheers built like a wave. This was not a political rally, nor a pop concert. This was a queen's homecoming. Not just any queen. Opal Suchata Chuangsri, the radiant woman who had just rewritten Thailand's history by winning the Miss World 2025 crown, was finally coming home. For the very first time in 75 years, the coveted Miss World crown had made its way to Thailand, perched gracefully atop the head of a young woman who had walked with fire, spoken with grace, and glowed with a purpose that moved the world. At exactly 1:30 p.m. at Suvarnabhumi Airport's second-floor arrivals area, gates 1 and 10 became the threshold of history. Flags waved like ripples in an ocean of pride. Banners with her name stretched from floor to ceiling. Traditional Thai dancers stood ready to perform. Media cameras were stationed like soldiers, ready to capture every second. But nothing could outshine the moment she stepped into view. Wearing a stunning one-shoulder ivory gown custom designed by SIRIVANNAVARI, Opal moved like time had slowed just for her. The fabric shimmered under the terminal lights, hugging her like a second skin. The embroidery glistened. Not just threads, but the pride of an entire kingdom woven into every stitch. Her crown sparkled like a constellation. She was more than beautiful. She was royal. Around her neck and ears hung dazzling jewels from the SIRIVANNAVARI's Beauty Gems collection. Heirlooms born from art and meaning, created with rare diamonds and colored gemstones that glowed with emotions. Hope, courage, grace. Each piece seemed to tell a story of who she had become. Not just a pageant queen, but a beacon. The crowd erupted. Thousands of voices cried her name. Some waved national flags, others held up hand-painted signs that read, "Queen Opal, Thailand's pride, and you did it for all of us." Children wore crowns of their own. Women reached out with tears in their eyes. Men stood still in awe. In that moment, Suvarnabhumi Airport was not just a place of arrivals. It had become a temple of national unity. Opal Suchata Chuangsri had left Thailand months ago as a dreamer. She returned as a symbol, not of perfection, but of possibility. The journey to Miss World was never easy. Born and raised in the heart of Thailand, Opal always believed in something bigger than herself. She had dedicated her life to beauty with a purpose, working tirelessly on campaigns for children's education, mental health, and women's empowerment. Her voice carried across continents, not just sweet words, but powerful convictions that touched people in ways no crown ever could. And so, when she stood on that glittering Miss World stage weeks ago, facing contestants from over 100 nations, the judges saw not just a beautiful woman, but a soul burning with compassion. A voice that inspired, a heart that fought. A Thai woman who believed that grace wasn't just how you walked, it was how you walked through life. As she walked through the crowd at the airport, escorted by Julia Evelyn Morley, chairwoman of the Miss World organization, and surrounded by dignitaries and celebrities, you could feel the pulse of the nation skip a beat. Flowers rained down on her like blessings from the sky. She bowed in traditional Thai fashion, tears shimmering in her eyes as she whispered, "This crown is not just mine. It belongs to every Thai girl who dares to dream." This was no ordinary homecoming. This was a coronation of hope. Supported by both the public and private sectors, the ceremony had been organized by Taro Entertainment and TPNG, in close partnership with the Miss World organization. And they spared no effort. There were traditional performances, speeches from Thai ministers, blessings from monks, and musical tributes that blended modern beats with ancient rhythms. And above all, there was joy, unfiltered, unapologetic joy. It wasn't just Opal who returned a queen. It was Thailand that stepped into the global spotlight, not as a silent beauty, but as a voice ready to rise. This moment meant something. It meant Thai women could do more than smile politely and walk elegantly. They could lead, they could fight, they could stand tall on world stages and be heard. Opal's win was not the end of a dream, but the beginning of a revolution in elegance and empowerment. In the hours that followed, Opal addressed the press. Her voice, gentle yet commanding, echoed through the packed terminal. "I want to dedicate this moment to every person who believed in me," she said. "To the girls who think they're not good enough. To the children who dream beyond their boundaries. To Thailand. This crown is yours." The moment felt eternal. She was then whisked away in a golden procession, a motorcade adorned with orchids and lotus flowers. Every street she passed turned into a river of cheers. Strangers waved from rooftops. Elders pressed their palms together in respect. Children ran barefoot through the alleys to catch a glimpse of their queen. Later that evening, a grand reception awaited her at Government House, where high-ranking officials honored her not just for her beauty, but for her unshakable spirit. More ceremonies would follow. Opal would go on to be the face of international campaigns, invited to global summits, and heralded as a cultural ambassador of Thailand. But for now, in this day, in this moment, she was simply Opal, the girl who believed in herself when the world had not yet caught on. A queen not just by title, but by spirit. And that's the story of Opal Suchata Chuangsri, Thailand's first Miss World. Her victory wasn't just a win for her country, it was a message to the world. Believe in your dreams, even if no one else does. Walk with purpose, speak with grace, and shine with heart. If this story inspired you, and I know it did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell icon so you never miss a story that celebrates the power of real-life royalty, purpose-driven beauty, and unforgettable homecomings. Until next time, stay proud, stay inspired, and keep watching Royal Pulse Stories.